Hi, my name is Leonie Jennings and I'm a Senior Customer Success Manager here at Ember in the Projects and Change space. This is the first piece in a new series highlighting innovative professionals across the technology, projects and transformation space. There's plenty of talk in the industry about improving project delivery, but what does it look like when somebody actually builds a solution to do it? Today, I'm sitting down with Nic Xu, a project and finance professional, entrepreneur, and one of my current Ember contractors, who decided to take his experience and turn it into something new, a project portfolio management tool designed by practitioners for practitioners. Welcome, Nic. Thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. That's for having me here today. Yeah. So thanks for having me. And I'd like to talk about my journey, how I kick off my new chapter. Yes.
Yeah. So can you first tell us a little bit about your background and career experiences that I guess led you toward building your own PPM tool?
Yeah, sure. So actually, I have a very interesting background. I have a finance background. I have an IT background. So when I finished my uni many years ago, I got a finance background. And, as an accountant, I work with a lot of big companies in Australia and manage a lot of, finance functions that involve capital project management, capital planning process. And at the time, I was very interested about how I can use Excel to automate a simpler process. And then I just decided to start my IT journey. So I got my IT degree, and then I just started working for another mining companies, and then I managed the IT governance functions, and then realized there's so many opportunities I could use my IT and the finance background to deliver something that is more user intuitive and also more user friendly, can help a business to draw value from the capital investment.
Yeah.
So I guess to me it's about, there must be a reason for the company to invest the money on some major projects, programs. I guess the ultimate goal is how we're going to find the right thing to do, how we're going to do things right, how we're going to approve the right thing, and how we're going to keep the right thing, which is benefit realization. This is how I got this idea. I thought, we can just leverage my background and the industry knowledge to build that tool.
Yeah. What specific gap, though, or pain point did you see in the market or in your day-to-day work that made you think like there has to be a better way? Because there are other PPM tools out there in the market.
Yeah. There are a lot, project management tool, capital management tool on the market. What we realized was, those two are really good tools. But those two mainly focus on the project task management rather than governance management. So being in the industry for many years, and also, as I mentioned, that I had a lot of experience managing the capital planning process for other companies, we found that, the pain points about the governance. So with the program governance, project governance, it's about, do we know what's the right thing to do? And do we know when we're going to approve this right thing, who is going to approve this right thing to do? So that's why the capital governance part is the main points we found that most of the large companies they are facing. So the tools on the market, as I said, will focus on the task management, which is good. But we also found that the project managers, they have their own preference about how they want to manage the tasks.
Yes.
So that's why if you give them particular task management tool, they have to just adjust to their own, style, because every single manager, they have their own preference style to manage the tasks. So that's why we found that's not the actual real pain points. So that's why the governance part from the FP&A team, for investment team, for the PMO perspective, they want to figure out, I have a large portfolios. When do I, or who is going to come for a request for the money? What are they asking for? And when going to release the money? When the money released, what's the forecast? So that's kind of a pain point we found, at the governance level, is potentially there's a gap on the market. Yeah.
Excellent. So what sort of sets your PPM tool apart from what's already available then?
So as I said, everyone talking about AI. So we just leverage the AI functionality. We built the AI-driven the prioritization framework in the tool. So the tool can learn from your company's investment, history, look at your previous pipeline, and based your current landscape of your companies, and they can just suggest which project should be your priority, should be the focus on by the corporate. And also, as I said, I used to be the project manager as well. I know the pain points for writing business case, just sitting there for the whole day, just thinking about, how I gonna improve this good project, how I gonna, So we actually leverage an AI functionality. We built like a business case GPT function in the tool.
Wow.
So it's gonna help the project manager to learn from your project, deliverables, learn your project goal, objectives, and it's gonna write the business case automatically for the project manager. Also, it's just learn from your project delivery landscape as well. For example, based on your scope delivery, based on your project schedule, based on your financial status, it also gives some insight about, how your project tracking. So pretty much just want to free the PM from those project admin tasks so they can focus on managing the vendor, managing the team, managing the stakeholder relationship. That's, I think, where we say the PM can add value to the project management.
Excellent. Was the tool designed for a particular type of organization or project environment or industry?
Not really. As I said, the tool is based on, the tool just focus on the governance management. So I guess, in terms of managing the project, the portfolio governance part is mainly about, the process, the generic process will be, what is the right thing I'm going to focus on to deliver? When I'm going to deliver this? And why do I need this? And also, how can I approve these new projects? How can I release the money to the PM? How can I track they spend money? So this is like a generic framework we embed in the tool, which can be transferable to any project.
It's agnostic.
Any of the, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
Excellent. That's good.
Yeah.
And how has the industry responded to the tool so far? Do you have any sort of success stories or early wins you can share with us?
Yes. So we launched the product to the market in early February, and we reached out to a lot of big companies in Australia, for example, Kmart and also Cleanaway and APA as well. So recently we got a lot of great feedback. There's so we got something coming on the way. As I said, fingers crossed. I think when we spoke to the customers, they also realized that they have a pain points, immediate pain points around the capital governance. It's not the project task management. So that's why we got a really that's why they found this tool really gonna help them to increase the visibility about the governance part of the portfolio management, which is also that's the thing exactly in the company they would like to see the transparency and the visibility as well, which get more control on the portfolio delivery.
Does the tool integrate with other tools, or is it a bit more standalone?
Yes. So the tool can be integrated with all the major ERP system and the finance system. So SAP, GDE, and also Workday as well. So so that's why it's pretty handy. Just I know from finance perspective, they would like to have a single source of truth for the financials. They don't want to have that many system has got a different type of financial data. So that tool can link to the finance system straight away to get real time financial reporting.
Excellent. What was the biggest challenge you faced while developing the tool? And how did you sort of get around that?
So I would say the biggest challenge, I would take all the, there were a lot of challenges we were facing when we developed the tool. As I said, there's no small challenge. All the challenges was big to me. The first one was, do we believe what we don't believe? To be honest, when we kick off the journey of a development tool last year, we were not sure where we're going to at in terms of tool when we launch the product to the market. And we have to keep pushing ourselves to believe what we don't believe. Because to be honest, at that time, we're not sure, would people like this product?
Right.
Is this a real pain point for the other big companies in Australia, or we're not sure? But obviously, we keep pushing, we keep doing. At the same level, the mentality
So the self-belief in yourself, and that this tool is going to bridge a gap in the market, I guess.
Exactly. And the thing, we had a lot of challenge around finding the right staff, finding the right development team to develop a tool.
Yeah.
But I found that those challenges can be solved. But the really important part is mentality.
Yeah, excellent. Okay. And how has building this product changed the way you think about project management, governance, or delivery?
I'm thinking about, as I said, if I look at the current project management industry across all the companies, across all the industries, I think we might underestimate the value of the project manager because, as I said, we see a lot of project managers sitting there doing this steering code pack, prepare business case, raising POPR, and onboarding people. That's not what they should focus on because, they should, focus on, as I said, engaging business stakeholder and also work closely with the vendor, with the internal, delivery team to really just focus on the delivery part rather than admin part. As I said, this tool would really gonna free the project manager from this, project admin part as well. As I said, we would like to help the big companies to as I said, to increase the efficiencies of the PMs. So hopefully they can get one PM manage multiple projects at one time. This is the goal.
Yeah, excellent. What about for other projects and change professionals who might have ideas for tools or improvements, but they aren't sure where to start? What advice would you give to them?
I would just say, as I said, with the AI coming into our real day-to-day work, the AI is not a scary thing to give it a go.
Yeah.
The most scary thing is you do nothing in the AI space. I would just say, have a look at the product we are developing and also give it a go and then see how they're gonna change your business process a little bit. Because that's sometimes, if you slightly tweak your business process, you will find out a lot of bottleneck will be resolved, and then you will find the business process will be much smoother and really improved about how you manage the project delivery part. Yeah.
Excellent. You're balancing, full-time work. You're one of our contractors and running your own business. How do you manage both of those things? And you've got 2 children without burning out.
So I have to say, there's no work-life balance. This is only work only. So I literally don't have a life at that stage at all. So as I said, during the day, I would just work with the customer, work with the client, work with the company that I'm working with. And, after work, I just, after 5 o'clock in the afternoon, I start another full-time job.
Wow.
So pretty much just finish around like 12 o'clock midnight every day for the last, I would say, 6-7 months. I feel sorry for the families. As I said, the kids also realized that I don't have much time I can spend with them. But I would like to set a bit of role model to the kids as well. Believe what you believe and believe what you don't believe, because sometimes you believe what you don't believe, you might open a new world for yourself. It's going to be a brand new word which you've never seen before. So as I said, it's a hard job, but I really enjoy the journey so far.
And setting good example for the kids.
Yeah.
What's next for both you and the tool? Is there any upcoming sort of enhancements or ideas you're excited about?
Yeah. So we are, as I said, we're constantly improving the product. So as I said, next year we got some new features going to release for the product, which is, as I said, people now they really like the ChatGPT. They like the user, like the UI interface. So I guess we like to turn a tool into something like a ChatGPT interface look like, and people can talk to it rather than just going through or navigate those many panels. So you can just talk to it. I want this, I want that. It gives you the response and feedback straight away. Yeah.
Oh, that's
the feature coming on the way. Yeah.
Was that as a result of feedback from clients who've looked at the tool already, or?
Yeah. And also, and again, as I said, with the ChatGPT on the market, people get used to about how they can interact with AI rather than just click through the menu, click through the button. They all like the natural language conversation with the tool. So that's what we found, it's easy to manage the change as well. Yeah, you're thinking about talking to a system. It's different to talking to like a real person, like an all AI virtual person as well. So yeah, that's the new feature we're focusing on for the next year.
Very exciting. Well, thank you so much for coming in and sharing all about your tool. Wish you every luck for the future. It sounds like you're on a great trajectory, and look forward to seeing where your trajectory heads to.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thanks for having me. Yeah,
No worries.
thanks. Cheers.